Hello and welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program with me, the Green Dragon. So we're playing the career mode in version 0.22 and today we're gonna work on sending a sort of a refueling station mothership thingy along with the lander to the moon and doing multiple landings to gather, well, as much science as we are gonna gather from the moon. So first thing, we need to work on our actual lander. We're gonna need about 2.5. Actually, let's use the other lander can. Yeah, this new one. And yeah, we're gonna need about 2,500 meters per second for a landing and takeoff, more or less. We're gonna need some oomph for the rendezvous, some. Okay, that looks ugly as all hell. But actually, that being the case, why don't we do it like this then? We'll actually put all the weird stuff up above the actual lander can. That does seem useful. We want to stick one of these on here so that we have some idea as to how much power we already have on this. I'm thinking 4 radial engine mountings with the center stack not having a booster of its own, maybe. And that gives us about 3,000, which on the moon is pretty damn perfect, which is nice. How does the weight balance out? I think the weight should be okay. How heavy are these? Not heavy at all. Excellent. Okay, so this looks relatively good. What we do need is a bunch of solar panels on this. Yay so. And then we're gonna need RCS, of course. For the docking, we'll place a set here, I suppose, and another set up here near the top. What are you clipping into, you bastard? There we go. Okay, that's looking ugly as all fuck, but we'll go with it anyway. So, goop containers. What of this do we need? We need the seismic stuff, obviously, because we can do that. Gravioli. Actually, we'll just add all of this on the rear here, because screw it, along with an antenna. I don't think we need a really powerful one here. We should be fine. That actually brings all these little things, bring the actual oomph down rather heavily. What if I put you here? Will that work? I need to make sure that it doesn't clip into anything. It shouldn't. I think the hatch should still be free. Okay, here. How do I arrange it here? Like so, maybe? Landing gear. Where do I have my landing gear? Should be here. Yeah, that's not gonna work very well, is it? So, ISP. Okay, let's take a look at how the numbers match up. This gives us actually significantly more. Yeah, I think we'll go with these. And the thrust is absolutely freaking excellent then. So, that looks like a lander. One that is pretty damn workable. More solar panels would be good, but even so, if I do something like this, that should be pretty damn perfect, I think. And then we have a 4 set here, and yeah, that looks excellent. Let us just action group this up. Toggle panels, toggle panels, toggle panels. Excellent. So then we just need to put this baby into orbit. So, oh, that's a small one, never mind. Actually, for the sake of it looking less shitty, let's do it like this. There we go. That does cost us 100 meters per second of delta V, but I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to go with that risk. Or that trade-off. So we'll have 3 launches for this. The lander itself, the transfer stage thingy, and well, a refueling trip, I believe, because we are gonna need to refuel this at least once in order to top off the fuel. And yeah, still, this is actually a pretty easy launch, to be honest. So, actually, what we will do is we're gonna add a... Oh, I don't have the right probes for this. How annoying. Still we can make this work, and these solar panels... Well, actually it's... No, it's not gonna work like that, is it? Well, in that particular case we can do it like this. We can shoot it up, well, with this. Actually give it a smidge of RCS power. It actually doesn't need even that much. Just give it 2 thrusters and a pair of really tiny tanks, like so, and that should be good, right? Right. Though we could try and dock this whole thing, and that way we wouldn't spend any of... Actually, yeah, we might be able to get away with 2 flights on this. Maybe. Maybe. It depends on how we do, but okay. We'll try to do that. We'll try to get away with just 2 flights. Or 2 launches anyway, in order to get all of this going. So, that means we're gonna need to strap on extra boosters to all of this. Oh, what fun! A pity we don't have main cells. That would certainly make things a lot easier. However, we don't. And we'll have to do without. Okay. So how about... No! How would you just move up, further up, and we do it like this. There we go. That's... yeah, we're gonna need quite a few struts to properly strut this together, but it'll be fine. So, 2 here, that's... like this, that gives us 1.8, which is not ideal, admittedly, but it is good enough. It will do. I do believe it will do. So, okay, but we need a fuel line here to make it all work the way it should. There we go. So that's 5.5, 3,000 on this stage, which is pretty nice. We'll want another stage here, moving out further in fact. Another 2 boosters feeding into the central one, and then we'll add some solid boosters, and that should be enough to get this into orbit rather properly, I would think. I could be wrong, but it should be enough, I think. So really primitive asparagus design, where, well, with just 2 side-mount tanks. Yes, the thrust to weight leaves something to be desired there. It really does. Still, it's almost enough to get us into orbit all on its own Z's, which is really nice. Okay, move it a bit higher maybe. Well, we'll have most of this tank for the rendezvous and the actual... come on, zoom out. Zoom out on me. There we go. Move it a bit higher. I don't think I really need to... Yeah, this will be good enough. A bit lopsided, but that'll be fine. So, in order to change this, how about doing something like this? And another one. This does positively change the thrust to weight, it's just not that much. Undo. And okay, looks good, looks good. It's looking rather good. Or not. Where the frack are my fuel lines? This has disconnected. That is not acceptable. Connect. There we go. So, yeah, the thrust weight leaves something to be desired, but all in all, I think this is good enough. So, if I add a couple of solid boosters, solid fuel boosters, SRBs, whatchamacalls, it should be okay and should work just fine. I just have to make sure that it's properly strutted together now. So, okay, that being the case, let's just strut this whole thing together for a start. Make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. And I do believe I'll be launching this unmanned. I might be anyway. Yeah, cause we can't have... Although, in all honesty, it's a short trip to the moon. And, oh my god, I forgot the parachutes. On the lander can, that is. Holy crap, that could have been a monumentally bad. And a goo canister, but that's less important. Come on, let me. Okay, there. Okay, good. Okay, ditch those. I mean, we could probably make use of them, we really could, but let's just have a set of 4 here. And, it's gonna be a bitch to land it. I didn't add the couplers on sides either. But we do have above 1 thrust weight on Kerbin, so we can just, you know, use the engine for that, if we really have to. I think we're gonna go for that. I think we're really gonna go for that. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. And that should be fine theoretically. Theoretically. Purely theoretically. Now, for a set of... Now we're gonna need a set of 4 there. Okay, 4. To the engines there, that should tie that part down. These won't need extra struts. These, since they'll be left when those 2 are gone, will need another set of struts. Should be good enough, I think. Okay. Okay, so let us attempt to actually put this thing into orbit, shall we? Oh, wait. I was gonna add SRBs, wasn't I? Because I'm awesome like that. So, towards that end, let's add some SRBs then, shall we? Obviously the big ones, because those are cool, right? Not that much delta V in those at this point, actually. Strangely enough. Go figure. One would almost think that this thing was heavy as all fuck. Strange, huh? Very strange indeed. Still, we must go with what the computer tells us, and apparently this is heavy as all fuck, as far as the computer is concerned. Who knew? Still, we get... Okay, that's... that, okay. Apparently this will burn for only 18 seconds after the SRBs are ditched, but that's fine. We'll manage the thrust there some so that they won't burn out quite as quickly as they would appear to. Okay, all of that is strutted together. We should theoretically be fine now, as long as we make sure that this is an unmanned mission. So, let's launch this. See what it does, shall we? See what it does. Come on, load it. Okay, yeah, it looks really ugly on the launch pad. It really does. Still, burn for orbit! 120 meters should be 120,000 meters should be enough of an orbit, and god, that is loud as all fuck in my ears. Still, it should be good. It should all be quite good. There, disable that straight away. We are rotating slightly. Maybe a few winglets could have been a good idea. Oh well, too late now. We are on our way. It should compensate for it once these are ditched. There we go. Speed is remaining more or less constant at 180 meters per second. Keep it constant. Okay, this is draining though rather quickly. We shall soon have to ditch that stage, and we're reaching our gravity turn point. Okay, so we are turning the moment we ditch these. Goodbye, and 60 degrees up angle. Good, good, good. We're accelerating more slowly, so I'll wait till we hit some 18 before turning to 45. Our thrust weight is not ideal for what we are currently doing to this thing. So, okay, this is about right. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. No, 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 come on, duckling. Be good to me. Okay. Yes, it's a bit underpowered, but all in all, we are good. Damn it. Okay, focus on curbing, you fucking bastard. Okay, our apoapsis is pretty high, so I'm gonna turn horizontal and burn like that. That should be perfectly fine. Okay, fuel is lasting nicely. All in all, we are looking good for our, well, attempt. Well, that will have to do. Those are misaligned a bit, but it'll have to do. Not gonna waste 1,000 episodes planning a simple mission to the moon. It's just not worth it. The plan is for the transfer stage to have 2 of these big tanks along with a Rockomax skipper. And that should be perfectly legit for actually getting to the moon and having enough fuel to refuel with. Ultimately, we only need to bring back the lander itself, so we can ditch the transfer stage in lunar orbit eventually. Okay, my paraps is at 6,000. I do believe that this is the right time to ditch these as soon as we're out of the atmosphere. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna trust a smidge more, keep it above 120,000, because that's where we will, that's the altitude for which we are planning our eventual rendezvous. Just so you know. Right, that is looking, well, not ideal, close-ish. Just needs a smidge more thrust. There, good, 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 nearly out of the atmo. Altitude is pretty accurate. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, we are out of the atmo. So, ditch the boosters. And I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a nudge to swing myself clear of them. Given a bit of time. I mean, we have a ways to... Oh, shit. Is it passing through us? It's totally passing through us. Oh. What did I lose there? A cap. Oh shit. Whoops. Shouldn't have quit time warp there. Well, those caps, I needed them for the travel out of the atmosphere for role-playing reasons, but... Okay, so we know it's gonna be one of those missions, don't we? We know it's gonna be one of those missions. Okay, so turn prograde we need to burn and burn now. In order to climb into a stable orbit. Don't want to do too many adjustment burns, do I? In any case, okay, alignment is looking good. Okay, 120,000. Stable orbit achieved. Good, that's a good start. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds longer to burn. There. Okay, good. Should have left a guy in the pilot seat, shouldn't I? Oh well. Right, speaking of, deploy the panels, mate. Let's make sure that these work at least. Okay, looking good. So, that being done, we want to turn our nose northwards to simplify the docking process. So, yeah. Lost a cap there. I did not lose an engine though, which is or a fuel tank or a landing leg, so we are still fine and we are still a go for the mission. And damn it, I still have that there, don't I? Oh well. I suppose these things too do happen. Yes, I always seem to forget to remove those, go figure. Still, this is in orbit. This is good enough. It's a good start. This, however, does not have a docking port. We can't redock to this part. So, although I could just send this to the moon directly. We will consider that possibility, but for now we will head back to the Space Center and design our thingy. And in fact, we will send 3 pilots up there in that thingy. So, any good volunteers? Well, he's gutsy, so the lack of stupidity can be forgiven. Okay, so... Okay. So, ditch all of this. And let's start a new Monarch transfer one. So we'll use the big can just cause awesome. We haven't really done anything with the big ones, and I would like the guys to be able to sort of how to put this, to at least theoretically be able to change out as they land on the moon, just so that several people get a chance to land, A, and B, so that they can rest between missions, and that they have a place to rest. So, that being the case, this is what we will do. Okay, next we want you. Okay, now with 4. And this will be our return vehicle. In fact, we might land the can on its own, although no, we can't. Someone will have to pilot it down, won't they? Ah, I really didn't think this all the way through, did I? Oh well. Oh, dead Kerbals all around. Fun times. And I do have to use this, don't I? So, at least this much fuel is what we want. And we don't want to spend more than half of it on getting into orbit, do we? Oh, no. Oh, hello! That's very nice indeed. I didn't add any goo stuff on the main craft, did I? Ah, screw it. Goo, not important. Although, doing goo experiments in orbit, I didn't add any batteries though either, did I? Which also sucks. Well, shit. No use for any of these, short of this, there, and here. Okay, we want a few solar panels so that we can transmit stuff and maintain battery power. So we'll place them all next to the RCS blocks, which should be fine. So, okay, looking goodish. Oh yeah, almost forgot. We need one big RCS tank here. Oh, please no. Oh shit. Well, that's a snafu. Apparently we don't have those yet. Still, this will give us 600 units of RCS, 700 really, which should be enough to refuel the lander multiple times. In fact, why not? Why not give it this? Okay, so crew. Let us replace those guys with these guys. So, I think a similar asparagus system is pretty ideal, in fact, for what we want to do here. Isn't it? Because then we just... yeah, we should have enough oomph to get where we're going rather nicely, won't we? Okay, so doing it this way. Okay, like this. Oh, that's not a lot of thrust, is it? It is not, my darlings. It is not. Okay, that gives it 6,000 meters per second. Half of it in the upper stage, though, which is uncool. Okay, what about doing it like this? Like this. 3.5. Oh, come on, we need to swing a lot more stuff into orbit here. Okay, 3.5. That's the best you can give me. Well, that just won't do, will it? Certainly not with this thrust-to-weight ratio, will it? That won't do at all. What about this? Nope. Okay. New plan. So, we want 2 of these tanks in orbit. Although, actually, let's see. Let's actually think about this. This has a lot of fuel. This is one of these, which is... 4 of these is one of these. So, we can fully refuel it 4 times off of a single tank. Actually, yeah, we're gonna be sending up just one guy. I'll replace it later. Yeah, why not? He can rest in the command pod while he's up there. Something, I don't know. He'll think of something to do. And we'll actually ditch this stuff. Because screw the antennas, screw the science. And we can actually leave this transfer stage in orbit for future missions. Make it reusable, actually. Or it can be the start of a space station and act as a fuel depot. I mean, there's a lot of use for it. There really is. So, okay. I don't have to swing 2 of those up there. I don't have to swing 2 of those up there. I mean, I will, but... I mean, a double asparagus thingy should be okay. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Just a single tank here. And this will be the final stage, right? And that will give us plenty of thrust-to-weight ratio all through the launch. Where did I leave that engineer piece? Pull new one up. Like this. Okay, so there, 2.21. Excellent. Perfect. Freaking perfect. That should be a-okay. Okay, so you don't need that much oomph there. And right now what I really want to do is to avoid having to do a refueling mission in any way, shape or form, if I can avoid it. So there's that. Okay. No, that's not right at all. You need to be there. Right? Right. So 3200, which will go down because we'll be adding more engine. Still, that leaves us with 7000 in total. And it will have to go to the moon. And yeah, we are gonna be doing an even larger asparagus system actually. It will look ugly as all hell. It can't be helped, it has to be done. So a triple length stack here, backed by SRBs, should get it off the ground. And what the fuck? There you go. So aerodynamic nose cone and a thingy leading inwards. And I do believe an extra set of engines is called for at this point. There we go. So how low does that bring our thrust to weight ratio on launch? 1.62. Uncool in the extreme, in fact, but we will make do, my ducklings, we will make do. What it does do, however, is get us into orbit without further problems. Very sexy. The numbers will tell their tale. Oh yes, they will. Awesome looking ship, huh? You don't need to pretend. I know it's butt ugly. I know. But it's for the greater good. It's the way it has to be. It's the way it has to be. So go it there. And you attach it there. It should be strapped enough to survive, even if it won't fly prettily. And we shall actually give it a smidge of, well, this, so that it can maneuver adequately on launch. So, furthermore, we shall add some SRBs to help at launch. I will not be adding the long burn ones because these, well, actually I could, but that might mean screwing with things on in the middle of the ascent, staging wise I mean, and I don't want to do that. So the thrust might be a bit offset between the sides here. It might make the craft spin. Hopefully the winglets will be sufficient to compensate for that. Are you serious, you fucker? Just add them. Fuck's sake. Okay, so that is very little, but it does give us the extra thrust to, you know, go places. Okay. Not as much as I would have hoped, actually. I'm gonna add one more set, and that should bring us over the magical 2.0 number. Which is, of course, the thrust to weight you want on launch. And at least that much until you are out of the atmosphere, or mostly out of it. Or mostly in orbit, anyway. And zoom out. It's not properly aligned. Why are you not properly aligned? But now, okay, you're good, excellent. I'm not quite that confident about this though. This might go horribly, horribly wrong. It might really go horribly wrong. Wish me luck, because this might end up not working. No worries, eh mates? No worries. So, 4700 meters per second. Then another 4000. We could actually bring something like this to Duna. We would not be able to bring it back, but we could do that much. Alrighty, righty. So, I suppose we must attempt to bring this behemoth to orbit. So, first things first, let's make it sure it's properly held up by various thingies, so that it can actually, well, survive the going to the launch pad, because this thing is pretty damn dangerous. Make sure all these are where they should be. Okay, destaging that, then this. Right? Right. Okay, looking good now for the crew. Screw you, 3 seats, and Herdorf is going to the moon. So, okay, let's see about doing this then, shall we? Let's see about doing this. Okay, and let's attempt to, from the very start, set up a proper intercept. So, set as target and wait until we are properly aligned to start our launch. Okay, there we go. That should be more or less it. We should be relatively close to it, provided we don't explode. Yeah, this is a pretty stupid one. A smart Kerbal would not have climbed into this thing, in all honesty. Just saying. Are we drifting? Are we good? We are drifting slightly, it seems. At least the instrumentation seems to think we are, but I think we are okay. Okay. This monstrosity hasn't exploded yet. Okay, staging. And staging is successful. Okay. So far so good. This is halfway done. Okay, good. This will carry us up quite a ways. We should ditch this sometime around our the first stage of our gravity turn. Or sooner, actually. Looks like the coupling altitude will be about 8.5. Actually, yeah, just before our gravity turn. So, there you go, goodbye, and turn. Okay, first stage of the turn is successful. Numbers are looking, well, not perfect, they're looking pretty damn good. Okay, second stage of the turn. We're not accelerating as quickly as I might like, but it will do. It will most certainly do. Okay, numbers on the map screen. Damn it. Again, double click Kerbin, that's... Okay, let's turn to 25, that should be good. Actually 20 or 15 at this point would be okay-ish. It's not necessarily ideal, but it will do. Oh, we have a slight ascending node relative to our target, but it's less than half a degree, so it should not be a catastrophic problem. Okay, right now I do believe we wish to turn completely horizontal. Okay, that was a stage burning out. We need to do a staging event. Now-ish. Okay, stabilize, and stage. Okay, staging successful. We are good. Excellent. We will attempt to rendezvous here, and then we'll see about bringing this whole monstrous contraption to lunar orbit. Okay, that is still heading away from us. We are good. We are gonna climb into orbit properly. We are above 35 barely, so we're good on that. We're out of the atmosphere for the most part at this altitude. It's just very small, you know, shreds of air left around us, so we're good on that as well. Okay, Apsis is climbing. Okay, let us... Okay, separation. Separation. It doesn't matter if we get it on the return swing as long as we do get it. And crap. Am I a fucking idiot or am I a fucking idiot? I totally just forgot to add the extra RCS, didn't I? Ah, shit. Okay, so... So, what do we do? Ah, crap. This is not something we can actually... Ah, shit. This is not something we can actually work around. We do need that RCS, so we're gonna be adding some. So fuck with our numbers some though. Oh yeah, a lot actually. So embarrassing. Well, actually, 2 extra tanks ought to be sufficient, and that should be good, hopefully. Whoops. Ah, crap. Okay, so where are we in relation to that thing? Okay, set that as target and let us... oh, bit too close. Actually, we started with it too far away from us the previous time, so maybe this will be better in any case. You bastards! They just snuck in! They just fracking snuck into the vessel! I mean, you bastards! They just sneak right in, don't they? This is Herdorf's mission, you assholes. Bastards. Yeah, this part's getting a bit long. We're gonna do this till the point when we get into orbit. Or maybe the docking, I don't know. Until we get this into a stable orbit close to the lander. That's as far as we're taking this. And then we're gonna split the parts. And ignition. Damn, this would be so much easier with mainsails. Still, we got to work with what we have, and we don't have that heavy a rocketry, unfortunately. Yeah, that weird rocket from hell, that's what this looks like. And it's still really loud. A bit quieter now. Here we were slowing down ever so slightly for a bit there, but we're good now. Yes, this will alter our flight profile a bit, but it should still be quite okay, I think. It should make enough of a difference to prevent us from reaching our target. So, here we go. I need to actually throttle down a bit here. Well, the fuel's almost gone in that any case. Accelerate, decouple, we are good. Turn to 60. Okay, atmospheric resistance is dropping off. Right now we need all the speed we can get. We're moving really slowly at this point. I'll wait until we hit 350 meters per second before I turn the next stage. There we go, we have it. Good. Oh, fuck my life. I forgot to wait for it, didn't I? Well, shit. Well, shit, son. Okay, what do my numbers look like? Okay, Apoapsis is passing 32, so we can turn horizontally in any case. Okay, fix on that, that should be fine. These will burn out any moment, so we'll have another staging event momentarily. And goodbye. Okay, looking good. Getting a bit close to that apoapsis, unfortunately. Just keep burning, we should be good. We are still picking up nice amounts of speed, and we are burning off weight in the form of fuel rather quickly as well. We do have a whole tank of fuel left at the lander which we can refuel off of, which will again make things significantly easier for us. Okay, this is looking okay. Alrighty then. Okay, speed is looking good. All in all, looking quite good. Okay, decouple. Cut the engine. Let's see. Periaps, apoaps. I'm actually gonna drift for a smidge. Use just a smidge of engine. I'm gonna get into a stable orbit, but an orbit that is actually higher rather than lower than the target, and then we'll just simply let it catch up to us while we are in high time warp. And that should be perfectly fine. Okay, still in the atmosphere. Yeah, cute looking little rocket, isn't it? Pity it's such a bitch to call it into orbit. It's really, really difficult getting something this heavy into orbit, apparently. Who knew? Okay, so I think we can do a reasonable intercept in a couple of orbits. So let's get our periaps up to a proper altitude. Give it a smidge of thrust. So, okay, looking good. So 120 on this end. Okay. Okay, so they will be catching up to us, or that pod will be catching up to us at a pretty decent rate, and after that I'll just have to fine-tune the intersection, won't I? Perfect! Perfect. So not on this, maybe on the next one. Definitely by the time the next one after that comes around, and actually that looks pretty damn good. It's been a while since I've done a docking, so I might be a smidge rusty. Go figure. Okay, does this bring it... No, exit time warp. Okay, this brings it down. Okay. Yeah, we need to wait for this, and then we can just simply adjust at our periaps so that we don't swing so far ahead of it. Or rather so that, well, I mean, you know what I mean. See, bring this number down, give us a closer pass. A really close one. Within a kilometer ideally. From that point you can really work on docking. Not good enough. But, okay, fine. This will do. We can work with this. What's our fuel status? We've used a smidge, but not too much, so we're good. Guess this is gonna be an hour-long episode. Wow. Unless the video ends up being split up for some reason into multiple parts, which I may yet do. Probably not. Not unless it for some reason ended up being split through some bullshit glitch. And you can see that this is the marker for the direction, you know, opposite of where the target is, and this is my retrograde marker, and I'm essentially trying to walk myself into. Actually, let's not do it this way. The curvature of the orbit is fucking with us. So, let us burn. Okay, there they are. There it is, 5.6 kilometers away. We're not that far off. Fui! Oh, this is gonna be a heavy tub to dock, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Just... oh, like that. Okay, what's our intersect then? And that's what we really want to do. Look at separation at intersect. Okay, 500 meters or 600 meters. That's pretty decent in space. Because you know, the vast distances involved and stuff, that's like... okay, that's a bit too much. Opposite direction with the RC. And damn it, it's trying to compensate my... Stop, you... game. Damn, I used up a lot of battery power too on that, didn't I? Battery power which I need for the turning of the around of the ship. Damn, that goes through battery power fast, doesn't it? I didn't know this pod was so damn greedy. Okay, but that should be slowly recovering that. Okay, that is good and also bad. Because we need to slam on the brakes right about now. Because, you know, we're moving pretty quickly relative to it. Ditch most of that speed. Bring us even closer in. Yes, but no. Turn, you fucktard. I need to kill that speed. I need to kill the rest of that speed. Of course I won't be able to do that with... crap, I have to use the RCS to turn this stuff, don't I? Don't I? We're now moving away from the target, which is bad news, incidentally. Okay, kill that. Mostly. That's fine-ish. Okay, that's good. We are now moving towards it very slowly. I'm actually gonna wait until we're on the sunny side because snap, son. Hard to do this in the dark, huh? Not even because you can't see, but because you don't have any fucking sun. Then we're close to. It's be the ideal position for ducking, but we don't have any thingamajiggies. Okay, so we can turn this tab now, which is good. Okay, no! Back! Bad! Okay, we are getting power, which is good. Power good. Okay, think that that tab is actually rather, how to put this, lighter and better equipped to turn itself, so we will be using that. No. Oh, it's unbalanced because all of these are trying to burn too. Okay, I'm gonna actually disable the RCS ports on top because they are pulling me off balance. Most of the weight is in these, you know, in the fuel tank here, so that's what we are gonna be focusing on. Okay, so forwards now. Okay, looking good-ish, not so much, but good-ish. Okay, align the markers, of course. Good. Heading for it. There it is. Ooh. Rather quickly heading for it, aren't we? Back up. crap. Not moving fast enough now for the marker to show up. Still, use the time warp to drift our way in. There it is, there it is. Along with our astronaut. Just need to dock these. Okay, no. That is set as target, eh? Okay, but we need to align it properly. So, towards that end. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Not so good. Yeah. Move sideways faster than you're moving forwards and backwards relative to it until you are dead center, and then just walk it in the rest of the way. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, it should start magnetically attracting any second now. Slow down a smidge more and just drift in. First docking in space for this space program. And yes, we have a hard dock. Sort of, not really, but sort of. Don't look so worried, it's over. We did it. It's fine. Alright, transfer that in. Good. Okay, and okay, so probably wiser to push the, you know, weaker, lighter part. In any case, I'm gonna split it here because this video is way longer than I usually make these. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed this, and well, see you in a second.